I'm saddened to say that Lee and Sean are out tonight. So no mostly walking. Goodness, what am I going to do with my time? Yeah, I'll play Blueprints. Huh? That seems like a good play. I am so excited to just keep playing. I mean, like, we have just a ton of goals, so much so that I'm not even going to worry to plan too much. We have opened 3 safes, because we know that if we count small safes, 8 dates crack 8 safes. That means we could look at the archives to get dates that are significant and try them on the various safes that we've seen. There's also the classroom puzzle, where I've gone through 4 or 5 grades now, feeling pretty proud of myself. We can go back into the antechamber and open stuff up again. But the one that I am most delighted and excited about are the trunks in the emptied reservoir at the base of the manor. Want to gather keys, do some of that goodness. What up, Leffowens? Yeah, Leffowens, do you have me on Discord? Can you message me on Discord? I had a question for you. Let's see. Now, Hovel. All of my best runs have been Hovel. All of them. All my best ones have been Hovel. Because with Hovel, I'm spending steps. I'm going to get a tool shed because I just want variety. Great. Love this because this gives me keys. Keys and coins. And the one resource that we were worried about getting enough of was gems. Now, watering can will do that. Edsta says, this game is the tits, and so are you. So this is like double the tits. And wow, if there was a third thing, then we would be straight into Total Recall. And if you don't know that reference, just put that film on, and then you will know when the reference arrives. I love this game so much. Parlor room puzzles. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, 36 out of 40. It's a little early for a hallway. I only want this if I'm hoveling. This does have a safe, but I don't have any dates to crack the safes, so... Oh, of course. Of course, I was just parlor. I love the parlor. Even though I did get very tilted the other day, I do love the parlor. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Love it! This says, did you fail a parlor game yet? None yet. None yet. So this is really, really, really cute. This is really cute. They all say the same text. Let me read them one more time. Boxes next to this gem. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contains gems. Boxes next to this box contains gems. Okay, so what's the difference? This one is bordering 2 boxes. So this has to be false. So it must either be in this one or be in this one. Or I said that wrong. This is false because multiple boxes can't contain gems. So we know that this is true or this is true. And we don't need to know which one is true because the only one that is bordering both of these is this center box. Delightful. I am going to get the indoor nursery because I've always wound up being low on gems. So this lets me get one from the watering can, and also we'll get gems sprouting here. which I thought that there was a thing there. I'm just going to look around and see if there's any notable things to zoom in upon. Blizzins, did we solve the apple puzzle? We did not. We did not. I just straight wore myself out, man. Huh. I mean, a passageway. Kind of want to use in a deeper place. Guest bedroom is a potentially good one. I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. I think I will. What's the apple puzzle? There was a calendar in the drafting room. And the calendar in the drafting room contained apples that I believe were some sort of connection to the date that was being referenced. So I like doing a space-filling approach, especially as we're gobbling up gems. I really do not want to do the corridor here. I like to do that deeper in there. Spare bedroom seems like a fine one. What up, Johnny Rollo? Kitchen is fine. Pantry is kind of what the doctor ordered. I don't necessarily think that I want to get gems spent, so I feel like it's closet or pantry. Pantry would be a bit greedy, but greed is good, you know. What is this? Oh my god. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen that. Oh, I gotta do neck stretches tonight, man. Oh, you know, I was having some issues with my neck, basically because since I've been weightlifting heavier and heavier weights, I wasn't quite holding my neck properly during like various exercises. Oh, and so I started stretching my neck and discovered that like this area, like in my throat, was just way tighter than I believed. Because, you know, I don't think about, like, oh, I have a tight throat, you know, I, like, talk all day and, like, feel fine. But, dude, I started stretching it, and I feel like I can breathe so well. I'm definitely going to do the pantry, because these both have effectively the same outputs. Passageway's a little expensive. I'm just going to do the Nook. We're still just one out. All right. I mean, courtyard is like perfect. This gives us 2 gems. The nursery now has 2 gems in it. Did anyone see if I actually got the gem when I went in here? I watered. See if I can curl my way to the side. I mean, this seems pretty damn good, but I like filling up space. Hmm. Car keys. I've been wanting to get the car opened back up. Because, I mean, this is what I mean by I have so many goals. I just have kind of chosen to, like, literally stop even tracking a lot of them. Because, like, they'll just present themselves to me. It's so perfect. Yeah, Sir Jackson, the brawl mode. The brawl mode's pretty funny. Did you achieve a full house already? I have not. I have not. Alright. Okay. Alright, now here is where I'm going to be a little conservative. I would love to do the armory, but then I just get shoved back into the side again. I think I really do need to start being a little more responsible and give myself a little bit of space. Yo, this is a pretty good run so far. What should even be our target? Bit Twiddles' Greetings Day9. How's the Adventure in Maniac Mansion going? Oh my god, Maniac Mansion. Wait. Oh my god, thank god. Maniac Mansion is just... I almost want to go back and play that again. Alright, boudoir is good. Dining room... I mean, a boudoir is actually fine, right? It kind of hooks up to the top, gives us yet more gems. We've already opened that one, but, I mean, walk-in closet for 4 items, and the den is facing a central location. I think this is a good greed opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if coins are considered an item. In other words, give me a break. That was it. I mean, alright, I shouldn't complain. Shouldn't complain. I don't think I see anything else that's missing. Dude, I'm yoked, man. Chapel is actually not bad, I think. Chapel, I think, is not bad. Library could also be alright, but I need, like, very specific room orientations here. I'll go ahead and get Dr. Coin. I mean... probably security. Really? Alright. Low. Offline mode to unlocked. So, if I look at this, I still am in a one exit sort of situation. There's 2 more gems in here, in case I somehow get low on gems, but I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about that. If I just, like, went down to the reservoir and just stocked up with keys. Ow. Ow. By the way, Shinzumi, I'm going to give you a timeout. If when you come back, you can give a little bit more, I don't know, less vapid comments. I just kind of prefer chat here be a little bit more about engaging more meaningfully instead of just kind of posting memey stuff. Not that anything that you're doing is somehow sinful or bad, just kind of the preference for how we operate. So, I guess I could focus on the keys. That seems really nice. Gems. I don't know, I have a lot of stuff. That's the thing. I have the battery pack, so I could do something with the workshop. I could head west and get to the garage, but I would need to get power. Yeah, you like the word vapid? Dino? Yeah, I like it. Like, it's not... Because I was trying to find a word that didn't imply a value judgment. I also really want this because I really want the torch. But this is a stacked run, and this is a really important corner. And I don't want to have to curl around like this. I'm going to redraw. I think it's way too risky otherwise. This is not my preference. That's risky on the wall, huh? I think I am going to redraw. This is the safe way to go all the way up. Actually, who am I kidding? I should just choose the kitchen. This is the smart play. See what's on the menu. This is for every green room, and green rooms are already giving us big bonuses. So I think we'll be okay stepwise now. We'll use one of our mini keys. This kind of sucks, but I think corridor is going to be it. Right now, there's kind of one big thing that we're centrally focused on. Cloister. Yes, please. A four-way and... use the watering can for more gems. There we go. So we read a note before that said if you face the angel, and then you click at the base of both of these, it opens up. So we get more allowance. Mr. Nogula. If you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come, and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcement, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. I mean, yeah. Neptus is finally caught up with the Blueprints VODs on YouTube and can finally catch a stream. Was wondering, what's your favorite puzzle been so far? I mean, even though there was that one bad day, probably the parlor. You know, Nepter, I think my actual favorite is the management of these resources in the corner. I think it's just so satisfying and fun to navigate around. Well, I wish I had a shovel. So we have so many gems lurking down here. Okay. Now, do I want a West Wing Hall or do I just want the garage? We won't be able to fill it up, but I think this seems perfectly thrilling to me. Do a quick once-over. Okay. I think I will go this way. Because, I mean, if I can just bank 6 in a row. I mean, truly, I'm just going to redraw this. Like, I don't care at all. Ugh. Alright, I'll get the drawing room. Alright, so I'm now looking to kind of scoop in from the other side. So, do I want the lab? Do I want the pool? I mean, I'm not going to use either of them. Do I want the sauna and the pump room? I might want the sauna. The sauna is a good one to have because it gives extra walking stuff, I think. If I recall, I think I actually haven't drafted it, but I've gotten the option to draft it. Oh, I never drafted it. So the pool is all full from the reservoir. I mean, okay. Okay. That kind of is like paying for itself. Now, there is an interesting question here. I can just blow 6 keys instantly on the underground. I can do that. I have a lot more space that I can go explore in because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or I guess, sorry, I didn't. So I only have 4 gems in the nursery. The kitchen can give me a ton of steps. Jesse says, I don't know if I'm out of line here, but you forgot your car keys, Sean. I did not. I did not. I need the utility clause to power on the garage. I think I am just going to go for more exploration. I also have the Lucky Rabbit's Foot so I can find more items. And backtracking is great because we have so many dig sites. I'm just going to use a regular key. I mean... I mean... I'm going to go as greedy as possible here. Greed is good, last I checked. Plus 10 is 10. 5 squared is 25. Minus 15 is still 10. So this is probably the square root. So 20 square rooted. What? Well, that's a new one. Huh. Huh. 20. What could 20 possibly mean? Because, okay, so when it was a teal square, that meant to square it. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get sub mode only on, because I think there's a small number of people that are new here and are starting to try to backseat. Fortunately, they're just mentioning things that I had done in the past. But, so let's see. What could this possibly mean? Because this is addition, this is division. I'm sorry, this is addition, this is subtraction. So this is 20 minus 18 is 2. So it could be something with 2 with this. It could be that... I think I figured it out. Here is going to be my assertion. I think this was teal because it indicates to you when you should square. 20 minus 18 is 2. We're now on subtraction. 2 squared is 4. Nice. This is 11 minus 8 is 3. 3 squared is 9. Yeah, nice. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. Really, really, really cool. Yeah, I'll use one of my freshly gathered keys. I don't remember what the laundry room does well enough, but I am absolutely doing this because we have so many steps in this run. What does this one do? So I don't think I want any of these. So that was just a dud. You know I just lost 2 steps, but I realize this is probably still going to be helpful if I'm going for a big greed play. Because, I mean, some of those red rooms have, like, a lot of beneficial pathways. So, we are currently... trying to manor max. I have Lucky Rabbit's Foot. I can always go south and get bananas. Ideally, we get a lot more green rooms so I can start getting some club sandwiches. Get the observatory because the cloister's directly south of us. We normally get some good stuff here. Oh my god, those are god tier pickups. Oh my god, that's so good. Because now I can go back here to the kitchen and purchase my juicy good stuff. What I really want is a green room linking to another green room. I don't think I've picked a sauna yet, so I am going to pick this. And then maybe tomorrow we can hopefully get a hovel. Okay. So now that I'm in the cloister, I am now up against a wall again. But if this is locked, not up against a wall, but like this is my only out. If I get a security key, I can go back through security. But... and I have to pick one, huh? I can't go backwards. Whoops. Okay. Still turned out to be a very good run. So, how many of these rooms do I have? One. Oh, good luck me. Oh, dude. Dude, that's so sick. And also, I am very lucky. Alright. Yep, getting more of these. Getting some running shoes. Thank you. I mean, we still have a chance to explore the entire thing. That one's locked. Ooh. Let me think. How do I want to do this? The shovel is actually potentially insane. Shovel, why not? I don't know, we could potentially get something insane here. Give me the shovel. Have a good day. Okay, so I will use the key here. Okay, so this lets me do the garage quest that I've been trying to do. Yeah, I'll just do this. I don't remember how this works. I turned this off because, I don't know. Maybe something will happen here one day. Hoople. Hoople Sports. Hoople. So let's see. I have dig spots in a lot of places. I have one here. A bunch in the foundation. Hell yeah. Tin cans, that's what I'm talking about. Time to send out a gift to someone in Stardew Valley. Fuck yeah. Alright. So, we have the garage. I do want to go back through security and see what's up there. So here's the thing. Alright. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk. Let's just unload it and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. So this is where I thought I had a memory of the car going out through this gate. Thought me indeed I had that memory. Am I crazy? What? Whoa, what? Okay, so at the very least, I'm going to go in through the foundation, do some digging. make my way back out again. I don't remember that at all. Not bad. Perfect. Oh, you love to see it. So I'm going to, let's see. I'm just double checking to make sure there's no other gates. I just don't remember how the security thing works. Maybe I'll get something turbo magical. Basically, it's looking like I got 4 keys to deposit, so. Yo, dude, I'm just going in. I'm telling you, man, we min-max this so hard. And you know what? I can still pay a donation to the church. Look at that. Look at that. I'm so good. So... Ah, it just gets to open. So I actually can make my way to this outside room. I mean, there's no way to really make any more progress, but... May as well. I may as well, because here's the thing. This is the first time I've ever used it that way. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, the broken lever. Ah! Because, like, broken lever, if I took the broken lever over to the greenhouse, which spawns on this side... That's insanely good. That's just... This is... We actually maxed keys. I am shocked to say. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh my god. Dude, I have 8 keys. I'm gonna open half of them. That's insane. So, how many steps do I have? I have 61? Dude, I'm just gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go to every single dig site, see if I can get any additional keys, and then we are going all the way downstairs. I mean, if I get 1 extra key... I mean, it's just sheer bonus stuff right now. This was an insanely good day. There's no piles of dirt in here? I thought there were piles of dirt in here. What? Well. Okay. I think I don't need to min-max anymore. I think I can just go all the way in. So many gems. I don't think I have a way to spend it, but this was just a marvelous day. Do 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 do. Do. Dude, we know our way around, man. We know our way around. We are absolutely key maxing this. I do need to deposit one thing. What would be a good thing to deposit? Forgot about the upgrade disc. So we can go back, coat check. I mean, shovel always feels good to coat check. There's always uses to it. Dude, 8 keys. Sanctum key. Ooh. Dude, I mean, literally, I'm opening every single one. I assumed that there was a puzzle. So I'm just going to open every single one, because I assume that it's one gigantic logic puzzle. Holy. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the ultimate parlor game. Two, three. Dude, look at how many of these boxes we've opened. I love this. Big money. Jatolo says, I love how the roguelike structure evolves and redefines the experience the more you play. I think it is truly the most brilliant set of systems I have seen. Fuck. I mean, it's gotta be. Hello, click it. It's gotta be at least like 5-10 years since I've seen something that is that clever. And of course, I've seen other clever things, and I'm a little bit overly enthralled with blueprints. Maybe there are other ones that are on this level, but I mean, like, you know, I think back to something that Jonathan Blow said in a talk when he was developing The Witness, that there is a second-to-second gameplay in a lot of genres that is just pleasing, and it's like a repeated mechanic. You know, so in a FPS game, it's aiming and shooting. No matter what the heck is going on, if you just give the player like a rifle with bullets and have enemies, and you just aim and shoot, that's just pleasurable. It's just fun. Or in a platformer, you give the player some movement mechanics and just make space to traverse. Then they're jumping and dashing and double jumping and so on. But traditionally, in puzzle games and graphic adventure games, there is no repeated mechanic. It's, you know, if I think back to the old LucasArts adventure games like, you know, Full Throttle or Sam and Max Hit the Road, you have an inventory item that you have to use on something in the environment, and you have to understand the right object to use on the right piece. Like, oh, you need to use the sandwich on the door, because for some reason that solves the puzzle. There's not really like mechanically a repeated thing in that way. And when Jonathan Blow was working on The Witness, his repeated thing was the idea of a start and end point, and you would draw a line through a maze. And for those of you who've played The Witness, you know it's not a maze, but still, for the sake of argument, it's sort of like a rule-driven maze as opposed to a boundary-driven maze where you can't figure out how to get through the boundary to the other side. Oh, there's many paths from start to finish, but only one is correct because there's rules. And I think that there are so many genres that feel defined by their ability to have that kind of mechanic. I mean, hell, League of Legends and Dota, last hitting. Just, it's a thing to just be dialed in. And yes, there's these more rich, complex, interesting, strategic questions. Which items do I buy against their lineup, and so on and so forth. But when I mean, I play so many puzzle games, and there's just not this repeated, constantly, or mechanic that you're constantly paying attention to, like that. And these things up here, and this manor is it. This is it. It's just so fun. Yeah, left wins. I think draw a card, play a card. It's just happening constantly when you play card games. I completely agree with that analysis. Oops. See, Excalibur Z, I do get lost sometimes. I think that's the real brilliancy of the game. And, like, certainly my favorite aspect. Metal detector. Broken lever would let me get to room 46 again. I just feel like doing this. The question from Spalter says, do you have to really like puzzle games to enjoy this, or is it more roguelike? I would say that normally when I think about a genre, I think about the sort of staple conventions in the genre that you have to like. Like, for instance, if you want to play a CRPG, common genre convention is you have an interesting opening, and then you hit an enormous town where all momentum in the game grinds to a halt immediately. And you have to talk to all these people in the town, and it does some world building, and that first town generally sucks. But if you can get past that, you'll have a good time. Like, that's a statement about CRPGs in general. And then Baldur's Gate 3 comes along, and, like, it's just glorious start to finish, and it doesn't matter if you like those kinds of games or not. It's just excellent. I think that a lot of puzzle games that are not blueprints make you suffer when you don't know the solution to a puzzle, and then you get permanently stuck and your life sucks. And if you're someone like me that enjoys being stuck and making no progress for a long amount of time, just to immediately get that satisfaction, oh, like, I live for that thrill. I love that. A lot of people just hate that shit. That kind of puzzle experience does not exist in blueprints. It has, with the fact that the manor is semi-randomized, you're always making progress on something. So instead of frustratingly banging your head against the wall, making no progress, you are making progress on something, and everything feels like wonder. Great. Empty closet. I mean, I feel like bedroom closet just seems like to be the best one. I love this water bottle. It's a great water bottle. So I think that's it. I think we call it a day, huh? God, that was a great day. It's one of the best days I've ever had. But yeah, I mean, I think that there are games. Okay, Garden Manor of the Dead. 4 green rooms and 11 dead end rooms. Hell yeah. Godly Manor of the Whale. Shout out to my Diablo 1 players. I think that there are certain games that just... God, I'm trying to think of how to describe this. I'm going to give this a shot. I like zombie movies. If your zombie movie is dog shit, I'll probably like it. You know, I've watched some dreck. I've watched a zombie movie that just disappointed me on so many fronts, and when I left, I was like, awesome. I like that genre. And if I think about games, it's kind of the same way. Like, you can give me a terrible RTS game, and I will just have so much fun. Now, just because that is the genre, or that's a description of my enjoyment of the genre, doesn't mean that all games... Fuck. Why can't I say that correctly? With something like an RTS game, there are so many things that can be going wrong in an RTS game's design. It can be annoyingly obtuse in terms of the controls. The units can be boring. There can be a bunch of different options, and only 2 of them are good. But I just know enough about the genre, and I have enough just nostalgia and emotional connection to it that it doesn't matter, and it's okay. But like with StarCraft 2, you can just have never played an RTS game and you'll sit down and have a good time because it kind of transcends the genre. It's no longer a genre game. It's just an amazing, 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 amazing game. Something like Baldur's Gate 3 transcends the CRPG genre, and it's just a globally exciting and thrilling game. PUBG and Fortnite just are so exceptional that they have made people that have never touched first-person shooters diehard players of them. And I feel like Blueprints is that for puzzle games. I feel like it's the sort of thing that you can just not play puzzle games. You can not like puzzle games, and you can sit down and play this and just be thrilled. Left One says, speaking of this principle, I'm excited to see you try Motemancer. Yeah, no, Steam is having its automation fest. And one of my buddies is working with Motemancer. And I was talking to them, and I was like, actually, this game... Ooh, yes! I was like, this game looks actually pretty sweet. Let me check it out. Why do I always walk into this classroom? There's nothing here. What are other games that transcend their genre? And by that, okay, let me see if I can articulate this one more time. If there is a genre that has some amount of players in it, that means for all the faults that commonly show up in this genre, this many people will just keep playing it, right? It doesn't matter how many poor design choices are in graphic adventure games, I will just want to play it. And then there's the games that surpass all that bad stuff and just bring everyone in. Yeah, Tom Clancy's Rainbow. Elden Ring, I think, was one for open world games where people were just like so blown away by that. Dead by Daylight's an interesting one because I don't know if it was necessarily a genre initially. They were just like, you know, I'm going to choose the library and I want to see something here. I want to see something. Where is the bedroom? Or not the bedroom, the classroom. Excuse me. Where is this? Okay. I'm going to look through this. Where is the classroom? Am I just like hovering over it and not seeing it? There it is. So it's unusual. But now that I have gotten the library, discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. Wonderful. I actually haven't read through this. To the ambitious young architect, Fresh Blueprint represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop a simple and effective strategy that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful and proper home. In this volume of Architectural Digest, do lots of people's homes work this way? What? Simon P. Jones, December 16th. All right, gems, gems, gems. Every architect needs them. All you can in the day. Sure you check for gems in the room you're in before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to spend them if I really need to. I will never draft passageway on the first 5 ranks. Simple strat that has served me well. See gems for the sale in any one of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up a wine cellar, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. Alright. Begin drafting. Start each day with a solid foundation. Driving a straight line north and normally open doors. Yep. Then I have keys or gems. Do gems are returned to the lower ranks from the doors. Skip to find rooms, items. What difference? I found it earlier. Yep. So laid to the right demonstrates even a path of rooms that snakes through the house does not always go in a straight line. Can also be structurally weak if you're leaving lots of unopened doors and ranks behind you. Starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms in the early ranks, you have a much better chance. Yep. Top drafting combos. Yes. For instance, if you draft Cloister for Terrace, you'll draft 3 gems. If you draft them in the reverse order, Cloister would be free. Identifying a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. Woo! But determining the optimal order for drafting, yeah. If we draft 4 Great Hall would mean that many of the doors would be unlocked. Dude, we did that in our run to room 46. Drafting a bunk room after a nursery will give you 10 extra steps. Ah. Yep. Conference room. Ah, nice. Making a connection. Super combos are the only form of room synergy. You'll find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but can be very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. The utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted. Gymnasium turns lights off to prevent step loss. What? What? Turns the lights back on after blowing a fuse. Powers garage door and grants west path access. Wow. Other examples of connectivity. One of the more simple examples, her ladyship's chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. Next time you enter boudoir, gain 10. Huh. Boiler room connects ducts from room to room to run steam power to specific destinations in the house. Laboratory, garage. What? Laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power? What the fuck? You can use the boiler room on the garage? In the laundry room? I did see the furnace. We have used it in the lab and the pump room. Speaking of pump room, this room controls the water level throughout the house. Not directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, several other features located inside the house. Yeah, so I have drained the reservoir and I'm not touching that. Ah. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. Really? This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal more delicious. Didn't even know that. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. This will increase the amount of steps granted by master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, and the amount of keys found in the servants' quarters. Huh. Show me solve a puzzle in the billiard room. A parlor difficulty will increase slightly next time you draft them. Just because you didn't find any items in rooms when you first explored doesn't mean that will be the case next time you draft it. The day after drafting freezer, it enters an automated cooldown refreezing cycle. Really? If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it is smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you'll come across, and there's a very good chance you'll find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Even if you do not think the rooms will be very useful, they may still hold useful clues. Although this volume would provide our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects will know that there truly is no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path and coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder's own favorite tool, and thus each player will develop their own style of play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world to keep to themselves. Fantastic. Alright, I'm still on a classroom quest. So, just as a reminder, this is yellow, this is purple, and this is orange. And this is the flag of Costa Rica, this is the flag of Arch Aries, this is the flag of Beraja. So, Costa Rica, Morajai, Vera, Nuance, Raja, Ordina, Aries, Arch Aries. Yeah, I got it. So, yeah. So this one is wrong because this should be yellow. This is purple, this is orange. And lizards are green. This is correct, this is incorrect, this is correct. So this is wrong, and this is wrong because it's a blueprint. Okay. So I'm going to actually redraw a lot. That's what we want. We just want gems. I'm on the quest for the classroom. I have so many steps today. Hey, what up, Ashuma? Good to see you. I think I am on a classroom quest. So this is where it's multiplication, or excuse me, addition, multiplication. Jesus, addition, subtraction, multiplication. It's just the same as in the other room. Give me the apple. I mean, I guess I'll get stonks. It seems like a good thing to do. Can't think of anything better to do, except for maybe a parlor. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Can't stay busy day, but hope you got in the chat. Have a great stream. Hey, thank you. Today's honestly been a really, really good day. Le clé. Alright, so a false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. Okay. Let's assume that this is a true statement. So if this is a true statement, then that means this is a true statement. But that would mean that this is a false statement, which is consistent. So what does this say? A false box contains the gems, so that would be here. So if this is false, if the black box is true, if this is a false statement, then this is a false statement. A false box contains the gems, false. It has to be in a true box, which would point back to here again. If I miss one of these, I will throw up. Quick sweep, not a problem. To the only path I've ever known, which is forward. Classroom would be a little bit painful. Hallway's actually just goated. I mean, that's so good. Nom 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 nom. Your symmetry says you blow my mind with introducing contradictions into logic. Literally, I think that is... I mean, like, this is me just giving props to my math degree. Like, dude, the education, where... For me, a lot of my math program was, like, not quite getting stuff. And having a professor patiently and slowly instruct something into my brain. Just, like, bash it in there. I want to do a math PhD until I just determined that I just was not... I just don't think I'm smart enough. And, like, torch one time? Torch one time? Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hold on. I'm leaving. Wait, hold on. Can I light some of these other things? Gotta be on the lookout for those, but still. And the whole idea of if you have a bunch of statements, true and false are two things that are helpful to think through. But then contradiction is a third thing, is so helpful. Whoops. Still a little spotty on the outside, but that's all right. You must have enjoyed discrete math. That was my favorite shit ever. Love me discrete math. All right. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. What? The complete manifest for all the excavation equipment has been rigorously checked and delivered to the upper branch. After tomorrow, the site will be sealed and all remaining hardware will be packed up and transported to the original access tunnel for long-term storage. It's unclear if they will also seal the tunnel after our crew has left, but I suspect they may want to keep ready access to the gear, especially now that they've begun operations in the East Mine. A month ago, I believed that the discovery of gemstones in that cavern was directly linked to the closure of this site, but now I'm not so sure. The Baron doesn't seem the type to value shiny baubles over history. So what did I get? Huh. Where else is dark? Because, I mean, this looks like a good place as any for a tunnel, huh? And there's the symbol. So, the Reds came in and ousted. I mean, seemingly we're blue, but it looks like black is the symbol and color for this. I wonder if there's torches underneath. Because it says it's there to light torches and fuses. I'm going to just take a peek in here. So, one potential use of tunnel. So let me just refresh my memory on this. So, white and black are lines and dots, but if the dots are filled in, it's black. If it's not, it's white. Green is the wavy lines. Red is the wavy lines with dots, and those might be flipped. Violet and purple are the second row down, and like violet is lines and like horizontal and vertical lines breaking it up, and pink is rectangles wiggling. And then yellow is big triangles, orange is little triangles. Yellow is big triangles, orange is little triangles, white is the dots that are not filled in, black is the dots that are filled in. Oh, I swapped red and green. Yeah, red is the wavy line. I need to remember that the R in red is wavy and these are wavy. And green has that flat E, so that's that. Pink I got right, violet I got right. Shit. Yeah, I remember these. These I'm just kind of ignoring. So I'm under the impression that Marion Marigold is like writing to us. We're the Red Prince. We got subsumed by some rebellion that consisted of the Reds, and the Reds won. They overtook Ordina Ares, where we live. And their indoctrination is spread far and wide. And so Marion Marigold disappeared in secret, probably with the help of Sinclair. And we now own the estate, but also by proving that we can achieve the inheritance by getting to that room, we also have the wits to be able to find out what happened to Marion. That's what I presume is happening. Anime, I said, it says, I imagine Day9 has little TV screens on the back of his eyelids that he uses to watch old memories. Truly, like, I've been talking to a number of my friends about visualization lately. Like, for me, if I visualize something, or I visualize hearing something, like, my senses here start to zone out, and the image in my head, and or whatever I'm generating sound-wise in my ear, like, those overtake. So, like, if I'm in a sort of loud, crowded place, I can just hear my thoughts and hear music in my head. and like drown out the other noise going around. And I've learned that like a lot of my friends have aphantasia or like do not do visualization. And some of my other friends are just like, yeah, no, I can just like picture stuff right in front of me. I don't know. I'm just curious for other people what that's like. So we're still in classroom track. Let's go this way. Sure. This is grade 3. What are they learning here? Oh yeah, you can just spell things out. Whew, that was close. I want to go deep in the class. It's going to be locked. Such luck. I'm not feeling this run very well. I'll do vestibule. Ooh. Let's do this. I have so many steps, dude. I don't think I'm going back to any of these. Let's do this. What I'm worried about is locked doors. I want to, like, cut left. Well, I will do this, because if I can get into the classroom... Yeah, so watch my memory go. So this is Costa Rica, and it is a little kind of heart with the top chopped off. This is Morajai, which is the rainbow shape. This is Vera, which is this weird rectangle with a little divot there. This is Nuance, and it is the diamond. This is Eraja, which is the hourglass. This is Ordina Aries, which is pentagon. This is Arch Aries, which is the mountains. So here you can see there's Arch Aries, which is the mountain, Ordina Aries, Eraja, Nuance. There's Morajai, Vera, and Costa Rica. And we can see, based upon what I said, that this is right, this is right, this is right, this is wrong, this is wrong, they're swapped. This is right, this is right. That's why it's a 5 out of 7. Here, this and this are swapped. That's why it's wrong. Costa Rica, Morajai, Vera, Nuance, Eraja, Ordina Aries, Arch Aries. Yeah. No! Ah, fuck! Shit! I really want to go to 5th grade. Gotta descend. Oh, God. Don't be locked. I mean... Keys? 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 Oh my God, please, one time. You know? You know, it's probably fine to just do a closet because there's got to be keys in there, right? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Hey. I'm really worried about not having enough keys. Items for sale? I think commissary might be as good as it gets. Hoping they have keys. Huh. I'll leave that alone. Good luck, me. Ah! Ah! Farts. Well, darn. You know, that sucks a little bit, but that's alright. Give me this. Yeah, see, there's Arch Ares up there, and we're in Ordinate Ares. See Reddington right there, so on the map we would be... We're like right in here. There's a Raja down there in Arch Ares. You know, it never even occurred to me to look at these more closely. Can I look at these super closely? What? I can actually just see this. Just look at it here. Okay, I can remember that. Okay, I got that one. What's up here? I mean, I just like looking at the maps, man. For India. Hey, there's the mountain. Right there. Oh, that's so sick. I mean, it's like absolutely recognizable. Look at that. That's incredible. I mean, that's so good. The rogue moon and the devoted moon. See, that got replaced by the Pentagon. Because this is the third era, so this is a history class, huh? Oh, it's so good. Man, that's so good. Oh, man, I'm really screwed this run, huh? Ow! Wait a minute. Wait a minute, this sucks! Alright, let me see if I can do a quick day. I don't have very much time. Fierce Interest, hey Sean, can you not look at chat? I have a question I want to ask, but I want to see if it's backseating first. Yes. I'm going to look away from chat for a little bit. And I'm going to declare when it's time for me to look back at chat. So, if a mod could spray. So, I'm going to try to go a little bit into Speed Demon mode. Sure wasted all those sauna steps, huh? Still, my most interesting goal is to figure out what the heck is in all the trunks at the bottom of the reservoir. Because I'm not even reading anything down there. I'm just opening stuff. Ugh. Do special items. I'm feeling pretty stacked. Oh my god, a shovel for me? So we want to get a lot of green rooms. We want to go to the east side, because on the east side, we can get the secret garden. We always want to begin with Left Side Drive, because that's one of my favorite Boards of Canada songs. So, mods, if you'd be so kind as to spray the chat. I'm not looking at the chat, but I get notified when a spray command has been issued. So that way I can look back over, because I want to socialize. Hell. Well, I love the parlor room. Okay, did Fear Symmetry have a spoiler? What up, Amoral Zombie? Anyone else you're asking out and then turning off your phone with? The white box is true. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. Ah, here we go. The white box is true. If this is a true statement, then this is a true statement, right? Because that's what this says. If this is true, then this is true. And it says the gems are in this box. And then this is the gems are not in this box. But if the gems are in this box, then that would make this a true statement. And that's 3 true statements, which is a contradiction. So what if instead this is a false statement? The white box is true. So this is false. It means this is false. The gems are in this box? No, the gems are not in this box. False, false. This needs to be true. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Can I ask the question, or is it a weird question? You can go ahead. You can go ahead. It's totally fine. Thanks, Phantom. Thanks, Purified. And Well says, I'm actually going to visit that guy in Vancouver about 3 weeks. Don't tell anyone. I'm telling everyone. Everybody gets to know that now. It's our business. Okay? For those of you who don't know, during an AMA, what was it, 2 years ago or something, Emerald Zombie asked how to ask out this guy. And we provided the help. And Immoral Zombie just sent the text to this dude, like, asking him out. And then Immoral Zombie turned their phone off. That's insane. That's unbelievable. Like, that's crazy. That's like getting your food from a gourmet restaurant and just dumping it in the trash and being like, I'll taste it later. That's crazy. Immoral Zombie says, I think it was a fair play. I mean, it's fair. All's fair, but, that's just fucking literally not what I would do. I shouldn't say if I ask someone out. When I ask someone out via phone, I just stare at the phone until they respond or I starve to death. And I think that's normal. I think that's a normal way to behave. All right, so let's see here. The gems... Okay, let's try this. The white box is true. If this is a true statement, we know this is a true statement. The gems are in this box. Cool. The gems are not in this box. This would need to be a true statement as well for the other ones to be true, so that's a contradiction. The white box is true. If this is false, then this is false. The gems are not in this box, so it's not here. And this is a true statement. The gems are not in this box, so they're not here. Therefore, they're in here. Ooh, that was scary. I had another moment where my heart rate started to go. I was like, I'll go ahead and do security. Let's do the usual. Yeah, Vancouver is an amazing city. Oh, there's a little delay before you're allowed to hit the button. God, I spent so much time on computers and terminals like this as a kid. It's so insane. So Fear Symmetry says, so I was wondering why you were memorizing the maps, the different aspects of it. Like, why does it seem important? The best way I can explain this is by, I swear, if there's Day9 bingo, this is going to be like one of the most common ones. Bringing up Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, I can close my eyes and just walk through the entire game. I just know where everything is. It just feels, and it feels so wonderful and so reassuring. And there's times when, like, I go somewhere, I have an appointment, I'm there, it won't be available for 15 minutes, and I'll just stop and just think about it. And it just feels so wonderful. I don't know how else to describe. I just feel so close to the game. And I think that in this game, so much of Blueprints involves layers of secrets and mystery. And also everything is beautiful. Like the fact that there were 2 moons. And one of them was called the Devoted Moon and the Rogue Moon. And the Devoted Moon is orbiting the planet, and the Rogue Moon is orbiting the Devoted Moon. Like, that's so beautiful. That's just so... Oh, my God. I just think it's the most beautiful thing ever. And, like, all of these layers, I just want to learn more about this world. And, I'm pretty sure the shapes are very important to navigating the story. Oh, that's a lucky pickup. I'm sorry. I'm sure these shapes and colors are going to be important for navigating future puzzles. And even if they're not, I'm just I'm just so thrilled to be in this world. Commissary seems like a good choice. Some healthy and wealthy. I could save for the clue book, but I don't really even know what I'm doing here. Yeah, set of gems. Could have maybe bought less gems, but now I can just be greedy as hell. Get my keys through the breeze. Oh, a boiler room, you say? Rooms I want to explore powering, the laundromat, the garage, and the furnace. But there's only one exit. I think actually I'm going to do the nursery. No mounds, huh? No mounds and no gems and no music? Nothing at all? Grim Rogers, hey Day9, thanks for the stream. When I watch your stream, it's like I'm watching your stream, and thanks. Certainly it's a simulacrum of a man streaming. Glad you enjoyed as much as I. Den, drawing room. It's one of these two. I think I want the den now, the drawing room later on down. Sometimes there's a box there as well, and I just got the sledgy. I didn't just get the sledgy. I will eventually maybe have money for the sledgy. I think I don't do the office. I don't have a lot of... I don't know. You know, this. Well, who am I kidding? This is the clearly right choice to do. I'm not going to do everything in here. All right, spread gold in the estate. Spread gold now. All right, log into network. All right, so I can remote into the other ones. Remote terminal access. Security. So how much money is around here? That's the question. Really, I missed a gem? I missed a gem? Oh, it stays open. That's very nice. Okay. Drawing room is really nice. So we would love a garden. So I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to do a weird long path, because here's the funky situation that I'm in. So I have the metal detector, so it'll help me determine where these spread coins are. Yeah, I think this is good. Key card. Okay, so now I actually should go backtrack through everything. I'm not going to do a full backtrack. Maybe I will. Actually, I have an idea. Alright, beep at me. Great. So, keycard system. So now that we have the key card, we can do this. So we have the key card, and now I'm going to just run around here. Some good stuff. Alright, so we went through some steps, but now what we can do is we can get the sledgehammer, and we can get the running shoes. So now I have a bunch of gems, I have a bunch of money, and this is going to be our backtrack point. As we collect money, we'll backtrack back to here to try to get more keys. Where am I? Okay, so now I'm comfortable starting to draft this. So, I mean, this is really trash. So, let's redraw. Wow, come on, video game. I mean, that's reasonable, but still, come on. That's so nasty, man. I mean, I guess good thing I have all these gems. I like that this has also a four-way boiler. Or four-way steam engine thing. Alright, hallway it is. I'm gonna keep exploring this way. Sure, we'll use a key. Alright. I mean, pretty good. Ooh, that's very good. "37 steps. I've done a lot of steps. Pantry kind of helps, but man, we are just like one-way door leading into one-way door. I mean, increasingly my goal is just go for the Sanctum key. This is good. Seems fine. 2 passageways in the pool. Dude, fuck yeah. Yes. More willing to use this. Because the garage is on this side. Oh, I mean, servants' quarters is going to be good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. Because this counts as 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the servants' quarters. Gems into keys. Oh my god. We can buy even more keys? Superman says, I missed the beginning of the stream. You said your goal is to go for the Sanctum key. Would you be able to clarify? Yeah, let me explain. At the reservoir, that's at the bottom of the reservoir is a bunch of trunks. Some of those trunks reference a Sanctum key, and there seems to be some logic puzzle, but I'm just hoarding so many fucking keys that I can just open all the trunks, and hopefully there's a Sanctum key in there. And then I'll just use the symbology of the game to maybe help guide me as to where to go. But right now, this is one of these runs that I would be very, very sad to lose. Because I have a lot of keys, and I just need a straight line path to the foundation now. That's hard. I think I'm going to do the archives, because there's some dates I want to get here, but I'm going to not do the dates immediately. See if I can get something good here. Wow, I really regret my choice, huh? It's gonna be the lab. So let's memorize some dates, shall we? August 22nd. January 27th. $11:11. I bet these are clues for the safes. Marigold wins literary honor, I see. Wait, is Marion Marigold our sister? I think that makes sense, right? So we're a nephew. She's a niece. Maybe it's our sister. Maybe it's our sister, man. 822, 127. Maybe I'm the great nephew. I think this is our mom. Based on her son? Yeah, that's me. $822, 127. 11:11 from heaven. Detained by the Red Guard. Children of Blackwater, which makes sense because that sigil that looks like a key frame or a puzzle piece or whatever it is, associated with the color black. We're gonna press blah 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 blah. $11.17. Oh. Oh, I would kill for a magnifying glass. Oh, I want magnifying glasses so fucking hard right now. So it's August 22nd, January 27th, 11/11, 11/17, and what was the next one? 2/22. And randomly, 092. It's so crazy because I just like know these places way more. I understand the context way more. Mary Matthew Jones. Oh yeah, and we're Simon P. Jones. Okay, yeah, I'm a dumbass. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. The capital of Fen Aries, belonging to the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. Ah, yes. Alright, so let me just deal one more time. For some reason, it's the first one that, like, yeah, it is 8/22. 8/22, January 27th, 11/11, 11/17, 2/22, and September 2nd. Okay. I really want to get to the foundation. I have 7 keys and a bunch of money in order to get keys. I first want to try to forge a path to that. Just briefly check for items. I don't really know where they are in this room. I don't know if I've ever known. What were the options here, even? Oh, yeah. I don't think I've done this for, like, a long time. Okay. Please be a right turner. Right turner one time. West Wing Hall. Fantastic. All right. Okay. We're saved. Okay, so now we actually have a whole bunch of good shit that we can do. Ladyship's Chamber. I mean, what's higher probability here? I think probably the archive floor plan. I don't have the magnifying glass to read the stuff I'm trying to read in there. Okay. Alright, so I now have another safe in there. Good. Glazed salmon. Nice. Okay. I'm very curious about the morning room. I know I said I wanted to save all my money for keys, but why not? Yo, this is so good. This is fantastic. Just using these instead of actual keys. think it's better to take the archive plan here. I don't need the trophy room because I'm just like, I literally have so many gems. Very, very awesome. Special flowers is not weed, it's actually gems. Seven keys. I can almost open everything. I'm gonna go around to the other side and see if I can open it from that side, maybe with a puddles. Is that it? Isn't there a third one? There is. Okay, coins are good. Let's hope this is unlocked. That seems fair. That's really good. And then we can go get so many keys from the locksmith. Oh my god. I think, are we going to find the Sanctum key today? Now, I did, once upon a time, get a vault key. And I'm excited to find that one out later on. So, what we're going to do is we're going to work our way back to... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I will hit stop at the archives. Because I feel like we already have a success map for the day. Where, like, we can just go to the foundation and use these remaining 6 keys in there. This is our only outlet to the remainder of the manor. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to tunnel my way to get additional resources as best I can. I'm sure we'll hit some locks, but again, I have 53 coins to be able to spend on the key. Okay, I guess it's this. Pool room's a little lucky, yeah. I know we're spending keys, but again, we have so much good stuff. Oh my god. This is so funny. I wonder what this one is. It does have a claim ticket, but yeah, this is... So this is an interesting one because there's just tons of locked things in here. But I think that I'm already at the kind of tail end of... I mean, you can just spend as many like keys as you want in here. They're all going to be there. I think I'm just chilling. I'm just gonna play it really basic. I'm just gonna dead end myself. I'm sorry, am I the luckiest man to have lived? Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, this has been 3 spectacular days. Like, it's weird. I know the way there, but I'm so nervous that I'm going to lose a step and mess up. Like, I'm legitimately, like, my heart's beating, because I think I'm actually going to be able to get to where I want to go. All right, 17 keys. Oh my god, my little heart. Dude. Dude. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I want it to be so good. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Alright, did I get them all? Alright, cool. Alright. 149 was the number. Samantha Hayes. Arisian. Diplomatic pass. I see. $81, $55, $44. And you can see right here, there is the Pentagon that because we had the idea that that black lock shape was the old nation, and the Reds came in, and the Reds were the Pentagon on top. I can't make out what these symbols are, but it looks like it's a militaristic society. And then these wavy lines are red. So that's the realm. This is a militaristic society. I don't know what these spokes are yet. I just don't know. So with 18 more, is there anything else notable that we could even do? I don't see another room. Like, I do have 11 steps, so I could just go to the kitchen. Like, I actually think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go to the kitchen and burn all my money on food. So I can fart around a little bit more comfortably instead of being anxiously panicked about steps. What an amazing thing to have 25 keys. I didn't even know you could hold this many keys. I have, like, more keys on my loop than the janitor at the elementary school. That token was, I start the day with 2 additional coins. Dude, I'm gonna, like, throw out my hips from all the weight of my body sloshing left and right. I mean, it keeps talking about a Sanctum key. There might be a logic puzzle here, but... I mean, this is what they mean when life is easier if you're wealthy, right? If you just have a lot of keys, you know, it's just... Eventually you find the door you're trying to open. This is amazing. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed it. Because I don't know what actually happens to my inventory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder what happens with it. What could be the Sanctum? I know what it does. It's a Sanctum key. It's not the Sanctum key. It's just one. It's one of the Sanctum keys. And remember, in the moon, the moonlight door is what I want to call it. In the moonlit door, there were 4 doors on the left and 4 doors on the right. Oh my god. And what could possibly be a Sanctum? What possibly could it be? But one of the doors out here. The game just keeps getting better. You know, I always said I like beginning things with a left side drive. I'm gonna do it. So this is a tribal society. I don't know what the tines mean. The filled dots represent the color black, and this is the old symbol. Let's see. So, and then if I... So this will do... What does this do? So, this is where we need to learn what kind of society is represented by this symbol. So this affects the outside, and this is straightforward. Because if we go through the colors, this is black, this is white, this is yellow, this is pink, this is red, this is orange, this is green. That's violet again. So we know what the outside is. And this is just changing the outside. This center one, it looks like it's a scramble. No, I mean, it's keeping this back symbol the same. And then this one is how we change the inner symbol. So... I have 2 questions before I'm going to end the day. The first is, there literally is a room that we were just in that shows the collection of symbols. There's also a secondary room over on this side that we cannot get to. So now I can actually refill the reservoir because I have drained all the trunks down here to their fullest, and I've obtained the Sanctum key. So now I need to do a little bit of memorization. I'm also going to check my tunnel to see if it actually lets me draft over here to smash through this side, which would be a great help. So if we go in here, the only thing I didn't memorize was the lines. So her number is F815544. The center number is 455, and I don't know why. And then we should see an image that has a pentagon in the middle, the wavy lines of red on the outside. It has the W shape that represents the militaristic society. Oh, FA. I said F. I forgot there was an A. FA815544. Great. And you can see here, these are hard to make out, but these are the little M shapes that represent a militaristic society. It's these tines with the hashes that I don't know, and there's the wavy red around the outside. This is the best game of all time. So now there are 2 other things that demand checking. Okay. May as well. Great. Two things I wish to check. Wow. First is I feel certain that I can just tunnel through this somehow. Just feel so certain of it. But I suspect that more than likely it's a room that is drafted in the house that just smashes its way through somehow. So there's two other things that I'm going to check. The first one is going to be out here. I don't have a lot of clues as to what this is. Nothing notable here. Okay, draining the pump room so we can re-enter from the other side so we can see what is there. Okay. This is like the best game of all time. See, here's the black symbol that was right at the center of that sanctum room that I opened. This is the same symbol that was there. Yeah, so this is the red's symbol. Pentagon, the dividing lines, the core. Each is composed of four things. So the core, so this would be Ordina Aries. I don't know what the rays mean. The motes is the type of society. The border is just the color. Yeah, see, this was Orinda Aries, and this is the capital. This must be like Fera Aries. This is Araja. This is Puerto Rica. Arch Aries. So wait. Did one? Because I see now that there's this and this sitting next to each other. Maybe there used to be 8, and then one was 8 letters with one missing. So maybe there were 8 nations, and one nation invaded and overtook another. I see. Counting the sigil will reveal the type of transportation that were used. Fog. So this is foggy weather. Sea. Oh my god almighty, do I want to know what these rays are all about. You know what? I think the lines are foggy, but I don't know what mode of transportation is common here. What I'm thinking is... we got supplanted, but we're still foggy. I don't know if we'll have enough steps, but I'm way too excited. Good luck for me with the shoes. Ding. Okay. I know my way around. So here's what I'm thinking. We know all but one piece of information. Dude, those running shoes have been insane for me, Beefy, let me tell you. I have 14 keys. I'm ending my day with 14 fucking keys, man. I didn't think we'd make it back. So, the question is, how many lines? Not you. So we are rainy weather here, huh? But I believe it is 4. And we're a militaristic society. And we are not white, but black. So I'm seeing now that the type of weather we don't actually need to know. Because we don't even have a... We don't even have control over this. So, I mean, this is an academic society, so it would most accurately be described as academic. So this is the symbol, this is the number of things. So there's basically 2 things we don't know. We don't know the number of rays, and we don't know what kind of society this was beforehand. Because the stars are tribal, the seed is agricultural, the MW-looking thing is militaristic, the one that looks like a cityscape is a metropolitan, 3 hashes is academic, the square with the dot is engineering, and then the next one is spiritual, which looks like a pizza. And then the last one is poetic. I mean, we might be a poetic society. I think that would be very beautiful. it say? How do we change the symbols again? So this is spiritual. This is poetic. The beautiful flower. So we can just adjust this to be... So I'm going to test the 8 different, or the combinations of the rays. Because I'm just so jonesing to know what's up. So this is black. Alright. This is red. This is orange. This is green. This is violet. This is white. This is black. So I'm assuming we're a poetic society. So we don't know the number of rays. We don't know the symbol that represents us. And you know what? No need to brute force anymore. Calling it a day. Stately bed and breakfast. What a good couple of days. We'll definitely be playing Blueprints again soon, but this week we're going to be playing Wildgate, and on Thursday checking out a fantasy-themed automation game called Moatmancer. See you all then.